Ikuzo! Greetings, salutations, good day and hi. Welcome back to the VTube Racing Project channel. It's been too long, but we're finally back to racing with the hololive members. It's the Formula Holo 2023 World Championship. This is round number 13, the Dutch Holo Prix, which for some reason is taking place here at TT Circuit Assen. Because we tried testing Zandvoort and cars are having trouble just staying on the track because of its banked turns. So we're using this track instead. So, month of May, spent too much on IndieCar. Been over a month since the last Formula Holo racing stream, and here we are again as we have a look at the points standings. The boy Reine still on top of the championship standings with 355 points. Akiro's 317, Aqua 291, Cali 260, Tilke 257. That's the top 5 as it stands. That's the top half of the standings. Reine still leading with the best finish of 3rd place 3 times. Bottom half of the standings, Reine is currently on the bottom. Only scored just 3 races. 39 points. 21 behind the next driver up in Nanashi Mume, who has only scored in just 2 races. Though she did score relatively big in those races. Then it's Polka, Suisse, and Sora. That's your bottom 5 here as we have a look at the teams table. With the 2 race wins by Yozo Ramel and Natsuya Matsuri in the previous 2 rounds, the latter of which was a 1-2 finish for that team, JP Gen 1 has an almost 100-point lead over the next highest team down, the Gen 1 Red Heart Racing team over Gen 2's Akupin Kinsetsu team. And ID Gen 1 used to be on the top, but now is currently sitting on 3rd at 708 points. Each Gen 0 really needs to get ahead of themselves. So we are at TT Circuit Assen, normally home of motorcycle racing, but it's suitable, I guess, for open wheel racing. 21 turns. You go around the tip of this hockey stick, this field hockey stick, and then you go round and round and round. This is a clockwise setup. Go past turns 5, 6, and 7 onto this relatively straight section. And around and around and around. To turns 11, and then on to 12. And then we have a 13 and 14. And once you see grandstands, you're almost quite there. You just gotta go through a few S's. And then you are home free. That's a lap at TT Circuit Assen as we have a look at starting grid. Well, we have a council member on hand at pull, getting a bonus point. It's Crony. Starting off in the front row, along with the points leader Pavoya Reine. Excuse me. Row 2 is Akiros, another points leader, and then we have Kiara alongside. Aqua and Luna are next. Then we have Risu Bay and Subaru. Iroha, Matsuri, and Kanata. Okayu, Ina, and Fubuki. Bana, Kobo, and Roboco. Toa, Ali, and Gura. Botan, Iofi, and Nene. Blair, Anya, Koyori, and Nodoka. That's the fields. Polka, Mel, Ame, and Ayame. Miko, Chloe, and Pekura. Suisei and Kelly. And finally Sora, Lamy, and Nazuki. This is a relatively quick circuit. This is going to be a 27-lap race. We should be good to go. We just need to put in the music. Excuse me about the connection issues. Stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate, but we are going to get going just to let everyone know that we're about to begin. Here at TT Circuit Assen, the Dutch Holo Prix. Just need to put in the capture, and then we should be good to go. Got my sim hub. I got the music, and then let's get rolling. All right, here we go. Everyone, grid it up. 6 lights are up, and the Dutch Holo Prix is underway. Led by Crony and points leader Pavoya Reine. On to the first turn now as we see a red tire pop off. That's not one of the driver's wheels, don't worry. Clean start by everyone. And it looks like Reine has jumped into the top. Very good starts by the Lady of the P-Foul. When he's not too far behind. And Akiro's ditto. Now we have a new car skin for Roboco. That's her gray and red look. And likewise for Subaru, her gray striped Idol Ducky suit on hand. Meanwhile, we're almost done with the first lap. If there's a bit of a scuff, then it's been weeks since my last stream. And it's been well over a month since the last Formula Holo stream. So I gotta get used to the controls. But so far it's looking pretty good for Reine. Leading after the first of 27, Reine, Crony, and Akiros. It's up 3. Cars bunched up together. I don't see anyone hurt as of yet. This seems like a clean race. Reine 2.1 seconds ahead, 2.0, 2.1 ahead of Earl Crony, who's, I believe, still looking for her first win, 2.2. I have a look at my medal counts file, wherever that is. There you are. So yeah, of the drivers in EN Gen 2, only Crony has yet to have a race win. Bana and Mume each having 1, Bay having 3. Sauna, Tsukumo Sauna before graduation had 4. And we'll all still miss Tsukumo Sauna every day. 2.5 laps through. And everyone seems to be settling down, going single file. And now 3.1 ahead of the timekeeper. Top 5 stuck as they are. As these cars make their way around these S's. So we have the 2 rounds for today again. The Dutch Holo Prix here at TT Circuit Assen in lieu of Zandvoort. Of course, when I tested Zandvoort, it was the default Bridgestone tire mod with this car. We're using a different tire mod. We're using the Pirellis, which should have better grip on the track. Of course, when I tested Zandvoort in a few tracks, there's this one turn that the cars kept understeering, and it's just no good. None of the cars could even complete a lap at that circuit. When I'm done with the World Championship in early May, I'm going to test the other tracks that aren't in this year's calendar. I'm also going to try the Las Vegas circuit again. Did I say again? No, I haven't tried the Las Vegas circuit, but I'm curious to see what that street circuit is all about. See if it's good enough for racing. As we have a car touching grass, that's Ame. I look at the replay. Tagged from behind by Sakamoto Chloe. Wow, unlucky for Ame. Just got hiccuped right there by the Holo X member. Very good start to the race for the ID Gen 2 member. Ame is, of course, pitting. Reine currently having fastest lap. 1:11.621 was is currently the fastest lap. So we did have a bit of action early on. And it looks like Ame has already gotten lapped. Still stuck. Remember, top 30 finishers get points. 100 points for a win, 75 for second, 60 for third, and go down to 30th place, where you just get 1 point, and 31st through 40th, or if you don't qualify for the race, you get bupkis. Unless you get the fastest lap, where you get a bonus point, or you start off at pole. like with Reine. Let's see a bit of action here. Everyone making their way around these turns from the grandstands. Very nice view. Ame. I don't know what's going on with her, but she's been taking a pretty long time in her box. Reine and Akiro's trying to close in somewhat upon the boy Reine. Reine's car certainly within sight from Reine's vantage point. Seven down, 20 to go. Some nice side-by-side action. Koyori trying to keep in the top 30. There's some cars going side-by-side, but not much in the way of passing attempts. Leading all laps of the race from pole, getting fastest lap for the full Monty of points. If Reine wins, that technically won't count as a Grand Chelem, because Reine has led a few laps here now. 9 laps done. Reine wins from pole with the fastest lap. It won't be a Grand Chelem in this case, but she'll still get the 102 points. Currently, though, she is still trying to catch up somehow to Reine still. And wouldn't you believe it, Ame, at risk of being 5 down. Must be one of those days for her. And tried to improve her lead somewhat on those fast sweeping sections. It was down to like 2.1, 2.2 at one point, now it's 2.8. Oh, much better now, 3.1 for the Lady of the PFL. And Reine regains control of fastest lap, 111.1. Never mind, Kanata. I was gonna say Reine has fastest lap, but no, it's Kanata. 111.077. Must be a pretty fast Tenchi. Whoa, careful, Iofi. Briefly touching grass. No harm, no foul. She is still keeping alive, still in the lead lap. Not much in the way of sausage curves. Oh, much better for Reine now. Now she regains control of fastest lap, 111.003 now. Words are hard. Ame still unmoved. You hate to see that for the Holo Myth member. Anyway, Reine now over 5 seconds ahead of Prony. So front row is a big advantage, provided that you overtake the one starting next to you. Almost about to reach the halfway point of this round 13. This is lap 13 of round 13. After this, we're going to be in Istanbul for the Turkish Holo Prix, which will be a 23-lap round. Sorry about that connection hiccup. Yeah, we really need to get a better, this place really needs to get a better, internet router. Anyway, we are well over the halfway point. We're just about to complete the 14th lap. Reine still leads. $39 out of the 40 cars still well in it. As I was saying, the Turkish Holo Prix will take place after this round at Istanbul Park. So it's just only the one incident so far. A couple of overtakes, but nothing too special. Reine trying to maintain a large lead at the expense of Prony. Reine still has control of fastest lap. Why is SimHub leading me into a false belief that Luna dropped a few spots? No, she's still fourth. Still no change. Everyone's still driving single file. There's still lots of racing left to consider in this round. Any close action going on? Let's see here. Everyone's content driving single file. There's a few cars trying to finish top 30. Trying to get consolation points. Though they may be way down there in the standings. Mume isn't even in this race, nor is Reine, so they're still going to be second from last and dead last, respectively, after this round. Not really smooth sailing for these two. Brony trying to get closer and closer. Was 6 seconds, now it's 5 seconds. Ten to go. Big points leader Pavoya Reine, looking for her first win in this World Championship. Has had just the 3 third-place finishes and is perhaps looking to grab a proper win. Reine looking for her 5th Formula Holo win in all competitions. For having been in previous rounds in R Factor 1. And you're looking for a first win in Assetto Corsa. Been relatively free of incidents since Ame's blooper by Chloe. So I hope Ame's enjoying her time in the Netherlands, getting to watch the cars go around and around on this Assen circuit, this TT Circuit Assen. Four-wheelers on a circuit more famous for two-wheel racing with MotoGP. So if these F1 style cars race perfectly fine here, don't even get me started on imagining how motorcycles would fare on the Monaco street circuits. Ugh. No, I don't think street circuits are viable for... I don't think most street circuits are viable for motorcycle racing. Except for perhaps one in the Isle of Man, which has fewer walls. Just accidentally getting slammed into one of the barriers in the street course while in a motorcycle race. That can't be too good. That's why MotoGP mostly races on permanent road courses. I just now realized. And Crony is starting to threaten here. Reine's lead has been cut by more than half now. Crony fast approaching Reine. 2 seconds. 2 seconds behind Reine. Oh man, was that contact with Lammy? Man, Reine just can't get past Lammy. Reine has reached lapped traffic. Can't go any further. Crony is trying to close in on the Holo ID member. Oh, that's a car stuck. Iroha finds issue. Gets tagged by Roboco. I think it's the same spot, same situation that resulted in Amelia having issues. So Iroha, unlucky for the HoloX member, as we come down to the last 5 laps. Crony just needs to pass Lammy somewhat before she can deal with Reine. Don't mind the TV ticker. It obviously doesn't look right. There we go. 1.7. That's more like it. So yeah, Iroha is stuck, touching grass, unable to do much. Keep an eye on the battle between Crony and Reine. Akiro's still in it. Within 1 second of Crony. Crony trying to make the pass on Lammy, and she could now proceed with trying to chase after Reine, but Reine, it looks like, has passed another lapped car, so now this time Crony has to try to get past Callie before she could chase after Reine. Is my connection holding okay? Lads? I just hope it is. It's the last few laps of this round. Took a while before we got to our next incident. After Ame's incident with Iroha getting stuck. Oh man, Nene dropping out of the points. As everyone starts to wear down their tires, their fuel. Capture takes forever to type. We're gonna be down to 3 laps after this one. Akiro's getting closer and closer to Crony. One of the points leaders trying to improve her position. Reine's lead has improved. 4.5 seconds. Crony passes Callie. Akiro's trying to find the inside. Does. Nearly neck and neck with Callie, but... Oh, almost with the overtake attempt. There we go, much better. Now Akiro's can chase after Crony. Nodoka also having that touched grass. And I think it's too late for a replay. Actually, not grass, but I guess gravel. And oh dear, there's several cars ahead of Reine. Doesn't look like she could go any further with many of these cars in the way. Crony trying to reduce the gap now with less than 2 to go. Akiro's also trying to be a big threat. Halfway points of this penultimate lap. Reine trying to look for an overtaking opportunity if possible. But Crony is just quickly trying to close in on Reine. And we come down to the final lap here at Assen. It's going to be a big chase for the Master of Time in Holo Council. Let's get to within 1 second or closer. Oh, man. Reine was in a bit of melee with Pepera. And Reine does go clear of Pecco. Last chance for Crony to make a move, or perhaps for Reine to make a mistake. Reine has basically led throughout the whole entire race up to this point, coming down to the last few sections. Last push to the finish for the Drivers' Championship leader. And she's going to be clear of Crony, and she is going to extend her championship lead as she wins the Dutch Holo Prix. Pavolia Reine, your winner here at Assen. Crony finishing 0.8 seconds behind Reine, and Akiro's will take third. And of all the drivers, Luna has control of fastest lap, 1:10.502. Luna with the fastest lap, finishing 4th, Aqua 5th. Reine, Crony, Akiro's the top 3. There's a top down on the names. What a championship Pavolia Reine has been having, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's quiet down the music and see how it is here. How about a bit of a mood music for this race? A bit loud. Let's see, Botan, Mel, Blair, Polka, Ollie, Yofi, Koyori, Sora, Ayame, and Nico. Those are your points scorers. Then Crony, Akiros. What a result for Reine, her first win in the World Championship. Gonna extend her points lead, and by golly gee willikers, she will. Look at Roja and Ame. Well, they certainly tried. These drivers won't score. Chloe with that tag against Ame, all for naught. Alright, lock in the points. Open up this points file. Give bonus points to Crony and Luna. As you can see here, Luna fastest lap 110.502. So, Reine, that's 5 wins overall. Come on. And that looks correct. So all 40 cars in. And Johnny and Luna. Oh, how massive is Reine's lead currently? Oh, you better believe it's massive. 455 points for Pavolia Reine. Akiros 78 behind, 377. Reine 455. Akiros 377. Aqua, a top 5 finish. Maintains third place, 336. Towa is 4th. No, Matsuri is 4th. Towa is 5th. Towa and Matsuri equal on points, 275, but Matsuri has a win. Towa just has a 2nd place. So Matsuri controls tiebreaker for 4th. Reine, a 78-point lead after round 13. Medal counts. So, Reine, Kuroni, Akiros, and same on this file. Ding. And the Constructors Championship. Yeah, that's big for Gen 1. 911? Really? Does that look right? Does that look right? I think it's Gen 1 is... Yeah, it looks like Gen 1 is currently leading the Constructors Championship with the 911 points. Next highest is among the 700s, Gen 2 764. And ID Gen 1751. And Gen 0 still well behind the rest of the teams. Okay. Moving on. We're done with this round. Reine, Crony, Aki Rose, your top 3. Congratulations to these 2. 3, 4. Louder! Louder! Live on the side tube! Oh, awesome. Awesome, thank you. I'm just seeing the stuff now. Lep. We're going to Istanbul next. This is going to be a 23-lap race. Just load things up for a bit. Is my connection having issues again? I just hope not. Come on, connection, hold for me. Just need to endure this one race. Where's the build-up music? Hello, are we live? We should be. We got the Turkish Holo Prix, if I can find a good camera view. Oh, whatever. I don't know why I'm saying a error here. I'm seeing a green light. We are live? Okay. Okay, here we go. Alright, so here we are, Istanbul Park. This is round 14 of the World Championship, Turkish Holo Prix. Circuit that isn't currently hosting actual F1 races as of yet, but here we are anyway. This is a 3.317 mile, 14 turn, anti-clockwise track. Not this track preview, but this track preview, sorry. You go across the start-finish line, and then you make a way around turns 1 and 2, and you get into a nice section of S's. Turns 3, 4, 5, and 6. Going around to turn 7, which is deep inside, before we go into a really wide counterclockwise turn 8, before you get into a bit of a kink with turns 9 and 10. Slight elevation drop. There's some elevation changes right then and there. Fast section. A dogleg at turn 11. Before you get to the last few turns, 12, 13, and 14. Some very quick lefts and rights. And you get greeted by another empty grandstand, because many of these tracks in the World Championship have empty grandstands. Bolep. Alright, enough of this. Let's see our starting grid. Botan, Hole, Okayu starting second, Polka and Mume, and Kanata and Muna your front three rows. Lots on Okayu, Polka, Mume. Hello, connection. Are we live? Goto Nakaya Poka Mumi Kanata, Muna, Bana Kobo, Oli, Nene, Watame, and Pakura. Ina Zeta Crony. Kelly, Suisse, and Mel. Alright, where were we? Hopefully the connection holds. I forgot where we were. Chocola Plus. Kyla, Bay, Azuki, Gura, Marine, Lamy, Iroha, Chloe, Risu, and Ame. Just gonna write these names down and hopefully get to the race. Marine, Lamy, Iroha, Chloe, Risu, Ame, no, Yago. Alright, let's see if we can complete all 23 laps without issue. Botan trying to end. Oh, come on. Botan trying to end the win drop for Gen 5, hopefully. We have this up, we have Sim Hub on hand. All right. So let's try to race. Hopefully, let's try to race. Hopefully. All right. Let's race. Hopefully, round 14. All right. 6 lights. Come on, connection. All right. Again, sorry for intermittent connection issues. The green lights and OBS can't hold for more than 5 seconds at a time. But this race just started. Boltano, Kayu, and Polka. Your top 3. Mume making a move on Polka, trying to get into the top 3. Trying to hold onto that 3rd spot. Does! Bolton leading after this opening lap. Boltano, Kayu, Mume, Fauna, and Muna, your top 5. Everyone seems to be doing so far so good after this open lap. Let's see how long we are back for. Let's see how long we remain back. If I want to see Gen 5 finally break their wind drought after too long, I prefer a stable connection when I record this moment in history. Because the last time Gen 5 won a race, it was with Lambs without issue.